welcome to another episode of Beer 30. I'm Greg.
I'm Josh.
And I can't get adjusted in my chair. I don't know what's going on here. Hey, today we have a beer from SweetWater Brewing Company. You know how I know them, Josh?
I believe it's because you saw them on your favorite television show.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
One of your favorites.
The Walking Dead. They were going through a grocery store, scavenging for food and everything. There were pallets full of this stuff everywhere. The SweetWater beer, but makes sense because Walking Dead takes place in Atlanta. This beer takes place in Atlanta.
Yep. So we got this beer. This is a great thing about doing our own little review show. This little show we have here is that we get these gifts from people all the time.
Yeah.
That's a great thing. You know, I mean, we don't make any money off the show, obviously, but we get free beer all the time. We can come back with gifts, and your wonderful mother came back from a trip to Florida.
Yep, Mom brought back a bunch of Florida and some Georgia beers. Here's some of the Georgia ones.
We got a bunch of them too,
Yeah.
and we haven't been able to get into too many of them. This one's from, well, I think they all came back in May? You said?
Yeah.
May, and here we are on July 2nd, and we're a bit embarrassed that we're nearing our fresh buy or enjoy buy date.
I'm about a week over. It ain't that bad. Yours, I think, is fine.
7-3 tomorrow.
So this is their IPA. We're beginning to really enjoy IPAs, so this is a good one for us to try.
This one says it's unfiltered and unpasteurized, leaving all the natural flavors intact. So it is 6.3% alcohol. Got a nice picture there of a couple of people in a boat fishing. Looks like they're catching a trout. What do you say? What do you think, Greg? Obviously, the color is definitely not filtered. You can't really see through it at all.
Unfiltered.
Yeah. Nice little head.
Smells good.
Oh, it smells great. Very citrusy.
Yeah. All right.
That's nice.
And it's for an IPA, this isn't very bitter. You know, I don't think it bites as much.
It's not real bitter, but it's got a little bit of bite there. You know, it's definitely
Maybe it does.
definitely a heck of a lot better beer than that last one we just had. What do you say?
Yeah, you can't really. Our reviews that we do don't always go in order. So, but I'm sure that one we know will be done before this one.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny because we're not beer geeks and we're not beer snobs. We're just a couple of average guys who you know had drank lagers for a long time, and you know IPAs were something that you know I've probably mentioned this before, but a couple of years ago we kind of turned our noses up at them, and
Yeah.
both of us for whatever reason it's like that. We've become, you know, this is probably our favorite style.
Yeah, I think so.
And then it just has so much flavor to it. I mean, you know, I've gotten to the point where, you know, a lot of those other beers I can't even, you know, it's like, eh.
No, I enjoy the hoppiness. That was one thing. I'll go back to one that, well, one of them that I was kind of dreading. It was just the pale ale, but then it had like a hop flavor to it too, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a lot better than I thought because it's got that IPA that I like. But anyway, I mean, this, I can't say much. I mean, this is a good IPA. I wouldn't say it ranges about average for me. It's not the worst, not the best, but it is good, you know.
Yeah, I think it's really good. I mean, it's unique with it being unfiltered like that. I mean, it does look different than most. It's different, but it's definitely more subtle, like you said. It's not as bitter.
Yeah.
So
6.3%.
yeah, a little bit lower on alcohol than what we are used to in some of them that are like 7% and 7.5%.
Those are those real hoppy ones, though. But
I guess we should have looked up what the IBUs are on this, but it's good. It's good beer.
it's good.
Looking forward to more.
It's good.
Got a bunch of them in there from SweetWater.
SweetWater.
I think SweetWater's become pretty popular. I mean, we do.
Can't find it around here.
Can't
though.
find it around here, but I see reviews of it all over the place out there.
Yeah. It's one of those that I'm glad Mom got me a few to try.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we got about 4 or 5 different flavors in there, right?
I think 3.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. What do you give this?
I give it a
smear.
I'm gonna say. Let me have one more taste.
Oh.
Awkward silence for effect.
And
I'm gonna say B.
B.
Solid B.
B.
Doesn't knock my socks off, but it's very good.
I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna give it a B too. I think it's definitely a good beer, kind of a mid-range IPA, and I'm gonna give it my seal of approval.
Greg's seal of approval.
Stamp and all that too.
That means it's good. And don't try arguing with it because you'll lose.
Yes.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. In fact, if you come here, I will sign the bottle with my seal of approval. Yep. All right. Until next time. Cheers. You know, we need a good sign off. I just thought that. A year later, over a year later.
40-something episodes.
Yeah. Well, episodes, but I mean, how many videos do we actually have? We have in 65 or so, probably.
I don't know.
We never came up with a good sign off. I mean, cheers, you know.
I waved my hand.
Yeah, well, we always go see you next time, or, you know.
Sorry, Greg.
I'm Dick Clark, so long. We can steal his.
Bye for now.
All right.
AMF.
See you next time. Later.
AMF.
What?
Alright.
I don't know what you just said.
Don't you know?